look there. I'm at 20 miles a gallon. Wow. Not too shabby, huh? Yep. This thing has a little bit of a blip, a little bit of a burp blip. Yeah, over there, all the never-ending construction. What kind of Camaro this is? It's all fancy, but what is it? Oh, it's nice. Camaro SS. Good-looking car. Those little Chevy Blazers are pretty cool. I rented one during the pandemic, and I was pretty impressed. That thing did really well. I'm trying to remember how that all played out. Man, I tell you, I'm trying to keep track of everything that I do and travel. Who the heck knows? Probably got to go back to 7th gear, 8th gear to keep my my fuel economy here. Yeah, it's better than I thought. Do you hear the rumble in this car? I mean, see, the thing is, do you hear the rumble or the supercharger? That's the thing. You get into it, you hear the supercharger more than the exhaust, in my opinion, than the SS guys. Like, yeah, I don't think the guys wanting to run. I mean, you never know. And the thing is, that guy could have that thing modded a little bit. You know, you think it's not that much, but it really is. You know, I mean, you just never know. Sleeper guy. Doesn't sound like, I mean, in all reality, it doesn't sound like real rumbly. You know what I mean? So definitely a sleeper if he's got some underneath there. It doesn't sound very noisy. Yep, there you go. Just a never-ending, road construction, road building, just doesn't end. So I wonder if that's a factory. Is that the factory, sticker? Did that guy add that on his own? And that's, what's that, a 2010, 12 Camaro? I don't really know. I'm not the guy fixing on Camaros. There you go. See here, all the way down. Oh, even for me. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm turned around. How to get the hell around down here in Fredericksburg area. Crazy. All this road work, man. I mean, just for me, driving the roads. Yeah, I'm lost. Yeah. I should have got off a different exit. Well, 21.5 miles a gallon. How do I accomplish that, right? Yeah. How do you keep that mileage? I don't think I've ever seen one of my GT500s at 21 miles a gallon. I don't think a car's ever got it. I think the best thing's ever got like 18 miles a gallon. Maybe. The GT500s are gas hogs. One thing for sure, the Ford Mustang, you'd think it'd be more fuel efficient because it seems like a little bit more aerodynamic, a little smaller platform, but it's not. All right. Oh, the ride. This thing just coasts so easily. Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, that's the danger of these cars is you're going down the road and you're looking down your speedometer, you're like, whoa, I didn't know I was going that speed because these cars are just designed. I mean, this is hard to believe, but this car is a 204 mile an hour factory car. Wow. Yeah, those type of speeds, wow. That's crazy to think this car really, if you have the right area, I mean, no way. I'm not doing it. There's no way. Yeah, you better have, for me, I definitely want to have gear on and borderline have a roll cage in this thing personally, even though I know guys do it, but unless you're really driving those type of speeds, I mean, it gets freaky. When you hit out 150 miles an hour, go drive 150 miles an hour down the road and see how it feels. Start looking at the front of the car. Look at the hood. Look at everything's going on around you. There's a lot going on. So to go 200 miles an hour, woo. Yeah, what guys got the approval from some local airport, small airport, to run their Hellcat Charger. And all the guys, a true story, 2 other guys got in the car and they didn't think about, you got to stop. So sure enough, they ran that car down that runway, that airplane strip, but they ran out of room to stop. So they went off the the runway down into a ravine and killed themselves. Yeah, they didn't think about that. You know, that's why I say all the time, people buy these cars, they think they can go real fast, but they don't forget about you got to stop real fast. Yeah. The traffic pack. Yeah, if you know what I mean. GMC Sierra with that funky tailgate thing. The new Colorado that was just redesigned. It has no light switch. Yeah. There's a whole article about that car. They took away the light switch, and it's built into the infotainment center. And yeah, a lot of people like say, what? It just automatically comes on. And you have to go to the infotainment center if you want to turn it off. I mean, why'd they do that? I mean, that makes no sense. You're telling me a little button in left hand. They said it's to save space for a light switch at Colorado. You gotta be kidding me. Engineers that want to change the world. Don't tell engineers watch my channel. That's this thing here, over-the-road car. See, it's just, as I said, you know, it's a really comfortable car. It's really cool. Challenge is, does it give you that kapow, the kapow factor, if you know what I mean? Listen how quiet it is. Wasn't today's conversation about being quiet? Yeah, well, here you go. It's quiet. Or is it? Wow, I just drove by a Ford F-250, all whited out. Looks like a work truck. Undercover state boy. Wow. I'm telling you straight up, I'd never thought of that. If I was rolling down the road and that guy came up on me, I'd be clueless that that's a cop. Unless I really took the time to look in my mirror to see if he had any little lights in his grill, but I would not be focused on that guy. Wow. Yikes. Pretty neato. This thing backfires. When you're going down the road and you come off the gas. You hear that? It's pretty neat, actually. It may be hard to hear it through the car, but yeah, it does like snap, crackle, pop type of noise. Yeah. What's the temperature now? 66 degrees out, so not a bad day. Good day for the car to kind of get her out and get her some energy, if you know what I mean. See, it just doesn't do that rev matching. That's the thing this car just doesn't have. When you drive those Mustangs, when you come off your speeds and you put on the brakes, the car does that total rev matching. There's a state boy right over there. There he's kind of behaving now a little better. It's wondering why people kind of slowed down. Yeah, the policeman shows up. Especially the state boys. You're always on a mission. Is he going up the road or is he getting off? Going up the road. There we got a Speedy Gonzalez guy that's hauling butt in the right-hand lane. Now does he try to maneuver himself past the cop? You ever witnessed this? You ever witness when people really do haul butt and get on cops' asses? I've witnessed it where the cop will exit off the exit ramp and then he'll come back on the road and pull the guy over. Yeah, here is the backfire. I gotta get off up here. I'm going right-hand lane. The attitudes have changed. The brave ones are no longer so brazen. And here we go. That guy right there was hauling butt. The right-hand lane. He's a Florida guy. How about that? This guy here, is he going to the quarry today? Guy here is taking my spot. There's the trash guy. He's going to the Lord and Phil. know where he's going. He's over this big mound of dirt over there that's all trash. Wow. Just beyond believable. Man, it just doesn't end. Look at all these new apartments, or what the hell is that going to be? It's going to be apartments. Wow. For me, it's just incredible. Anybody, where, I mean, where is the gloom and doom? I mean, sincerely. I guess our parts of the country, people are broker than broke. I don't know. This DC area, there ain't no indication anybody going broke around this area, but it's a government-based income, so that's why. Way over there, that's the big landfill. That's where that truck's going. When I moved here, there was no mountain. Yeah. All the accumulation of trash. I hate this. See this guy right here? He's got a ton of crap in the back of his truck, and that's the stuff that falls off and screws up your front paint job. And I got to get in the right-hand lane up here. I mean, but this is the guy that hits the bump, and all his crap comes on the road and goes over your damn car. Because whoever loaded that truck up didn't take the time to go behind him and wipe it off. Yeah. Does anybody know these stories? Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Go. Oh, he's going to go right-hand lane, which, that's too bad. I want to get around that damn guy. Oh, he's going back to right-hand lane. What the hell is this guy? Oh, look at this here. This guy's totally screwed up. Okay, go right. That's where I bought my boat. Carlton Phillips helped me buy that boat. You know, it's who you know. Yeah, I mean, or like that boat place that lent me the money to buy my boat. I ain't lying. Yeah, I've known that guy for 40 years, and if it wasn't for him, I could have bought that boat. Ain't nobody gonna buy. I mean, that's like people are like, dude, you gonna try to get money on my name? It ain't gonna happen, because you know there's just too many cars, too many toys. So you go to apply for a boat. Boat people are like, no way. So that guy there, a pretty cool guy, he literally carried the note. He gave me a 10-year note. There's a guy just hauling butt right by the police. Interesting. Police didn't see him. That person just literally drove by a cop back there at 15 miles an hour speed limit in Goose Egger. All right, up the road we go. There's the big quarry over here to the left. That's where I thought the other truck was going. So here we are. Here's the speed. Yep, we gotta get her out. See the type of miles per gallon we can get out of her. 21. Look at that. That's impressive. I'm doing pretty good today. Kind of managing a little bit more. Come on, dude. Move your truck over to the right. Don't do that. Look, this guy's hugging the left lane. Yeah, they're all going to the big old. So there's the quarry over there. Here's Lorton Prison. This is the old Lorton Prison right here. See here? This is part of what used to be the big DC. So if you're a convict in DC, they brought you down here to Virginia, and this was all the prisoners back in the day. That was open up until about, I guess, 20 years ago. I think they closed it down in the late 90s. All the dumpster guys, all the trash. I used to just live down this area, bringing my boat down here. This is how I got my boat down the water. This road right here. All right, so let's get some more. There you go. Some more paddle shifters there for us. Look at this. Look at this setup. Look at the pipe in the back of the bed. Yeah, pretty nice. Nice setup, guys. Put a nice wheel and tire package on it. You know, that's what it's all about. The love of our vehicles, and he's made it unique. He or her has made it unique to them. And who would want that? There's the second window. It used to be so cool. I used to have the two windows. You had the little triangle window, like right here. You could, you know, have a separate air. See that? Oh, he's got a tune. He's got a tuner on it. You can see the gauge thing and everything. That truck's probably pretty fast. He probably gets down the road pretty damn good. Yeah. way he's steering it, that thing definitely steers like a truck. You know, I mean, he's the type of guy that's probably gonna do a little run, see if he burps it. He does the coal burn. Nope, for tons of traffic, but not really that bad, really. There we go. He's got dice in the window over his. So he calls it Sea Bear. What's that all about? No, didn't do a coal burn. Look at this right here. Wind advisory. Look at that.
Sticks with inhaler.
Got a weather update in the car. How about that? Wow. Nice. Here we are at George Mason University campus here in Fairfax, Virginia. Wow, this place has grown by leaps and bounds. It's just crazy. This used to be my stomping ground so many years ago, back in the 80s and 90s. And just crazy. Things just you know, mankind just keeps on getting bigger and bigger. We're coming to Fairfax City now. What's the G-Wagon man doing, huh? Now, back in the day, this Fairfax County was like the leading highest median income in the country, and Loudoun County took that away. It's interesting. Fairfax County, that was kind of the place to be, and Loudoun County totally took away this area where people prefer to live further out west. But I mean, it's still a very popular area. Uh-oh, I'm losing my fuel economy. Now, here's a whole other interchange. It's totally changed. Where if you're not paying attention, it's like, where the hell am I going? I mean, just beyond believable how all this stuff is so changed. It's just never-ending road work. Infrastructure. Oh boy, we got the big truck ahead of us, and I don't even know, where do I mean, I have no idea. Where am I going? I have no idea. This is so confusing, because you can end up putting yourself on the middle lane here. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. They've created all these hot lanes, fast lanes, where you can avoid all the traffic if you want to pay the tolls in the middle lane. So you get on this road right here, you can end up being forced into the middle lane if you don't know where you are, which I can't see any damn signs. Oh, never ending. All right, so there's one guy. He's going east. So where's the west? If you know what I mean. A little bit of a burp. Interesting. The burping car, man. So we got up here. What are these cars up here? Mercedes? I'll tell you anymore. Can you even tell? 66. With all the infrastructure they've built in this road, you know, it's still challenging. Like a Dodge Challenger. How about that idea, right? So that's interesting. So I guess the hot lanes are further up. Alright, we're merging on to the 66 west. So here's that hot lane. So I guess what you get in this, you get 70-mile-an-hour speed limit. So if you want to haul butt, you can haul butt over there. Little trick is, if you're going slow enough, you just run these little poles. They just flap down, and you can get in that hot lane and just rock and roll. But people are rock and roll here now. I mean, people just rock. This is a very fast-paced area. Beamers. Those are Beamers. Yeah, I mean, just lowered. Trying to stay attuned to all the manufacturers' designs and uniqueness to each other. One and the same, right? There's a National Rifle Association right over there. Yep. So look, the hot lanes, who's in it? Who's going to pay the fees? Later in the day, it'll get a lot busier. But this road here, the whole idea is to thin out the traffic. Is that happening? No. It's heavy. A lot of cops out today. A lot of police, a lot of undercover too. I mean, yeah, yikes, right? So, put this thing in 8th gear. I want to take 8th gear. That's interesting. There it is. There's number 8. Yeah, I know. It's me riding along, be like, where's the blast, man? Just ain't doing it today. The danger is when I start blasting, they keep on blasting. That's what I've noticed. Once you kind of get revved up in your car, you start driving really fast, then it just kind of continues throughout the day. Yeah. I mean, that's what I've, ask me how I know, right? So yeah, I just thought I'd share people driving time and the Hellcat Charger, like you're sitting right over there in my seat or something, you know what I mean? That's all. Do I put a mannequin over there? Then you send me a picture of your face and I glue it to the mannequin? Yeah, I'm losing it, right? The guy's talking to a mannequin. Hey, I'm talking to a phone. I mean, in all aspects of the real world of life, I'm sitting here talking to a phone that's going to be published to show a video of me and you, or you listening to me, right? So, I mean, I'm not too off course there, am I? So, yeah, the fuel, I can't see it lasting. So now we are. Now people are, that's just incredible how some people don't stay at the flow of traffic. They just put down the road, they separate you from everybody else. Interesting. So showing this area here, I'm at 70. I didn't think this part of, I thought this part of this road was like 60, but the Waze is saying it's a 70 mile an hour speed limit. But now it's really crazy is this road has been redone where now for me to get off where I'm going, it's like miles and miles ahead if you have to get off, if unlike it used to be. So if you're not paying attention, you go by a major exit up here and then I'll drive by a major road. The challenges, right? Look at that. Look at the weather. But I wonder where the heavy winds come in. Yeah. There it is. This road here, just here recently, this road used to go way further down where I get off. But now, like this guy here, he doesn't know. So this person here, they may be a newbie, be like, whoa, I gotta get over now. Maybe not. Yeah, so just all changed. Tell you what, road worker guys, man, Jesus Christ. Borderline death wish. You can hear a bit of noise right now. There it is, right? I mean, is that badass or what? Yeah, that's where the fun factor comes in. Oh, being forced back into one lane. Yeah, you're never going to get that out of an electric car. I just can't see it. You know what I mean? I mean, I just can't see how you're going to get that thrill. Here, kind of give you a little bit more through here in the tunnel. See, right here, this is a good area right here. And the problem is, this thing just gets up so fast. You know, you're just into hyperspeeds. And then there's a cop sitting up the way, like, what are you doing, dude? I'm having fun in my car and there's nobody even around me. And it's like, yeah, but see, this is where you can get yourself into trouble. You just start getting this thing all revved up, and I mean, I'm just not lying. You just start having, let's see, set signs in the car. Yeah, so you just can't get that same exhaust note. I know for a fact when somebody's going by me in a Hellcat all out, I mean, it's just like, wow. Yeah. Yeah, so for me, the EV is no way. The exhaust is just so much fun. Yeah, usually these cops hang out. They have specific days. Yeah, my gas mileage can go through the roof now, right? So I got to get this thing tamed up. See there? I don't know. I'm 6 gears still. Why is it doing that? When do I get to 8th gear? So funny. It just won't do it. So it's like it's got an attitude right now. It doesn't want to come out of that. It's like, hey man, I'm not going to give you that 8th gear. The downshifts. Yeah. Yeah. How long can I get away with those antics, right? I hear you. AMG guy in a Mercedes. He'll come up like, let's go, man. Oh, there's a cop up here. Somebody's flashing their lights like crazy. So we'll keep her within reason. A lot of times motorcycle cops will sit up here on the side of the road. You won't even see them. And it's like, ooh. It's like, bye-bye. As you get your ticket written for you today. Somebody's flashing their lights like crazy. What was that all about? I mean, one day I was here and a guy came flying by in a 300 Chrysler and a cop was right there. And sure enough, he was an out-of-state guy. So total, I felt bad for the guy. The guy's behind me and he just gunned it right over that hill. As he gunned it, cop sitting right there, and there it was. It's all over. Oh, there's a car there, so that makes no sense. That was all about. Alright, so we want to pick up the pace now, even though it's showing a cop light out there, so maybe. But I'm not the fastest guy right now, so that's the good news. There's the 8th. No, yeah, there it took it. Oh, somebody's having a lousy day. Yep, there you go. Doesn't that suck, right? If you've ever been pulled over, you get it.